My friend here is truly a Southern food historian. He's got fabulous books out, and he's the studious one, and I'm kind of...
She's the cook.
I'm the cook and a little bit of a clown. So,
Well.
So Damon is going to fill us in, aren't you, on the roots of this green tomato pie. But first, finish slicing these 5 green tomatoes while I start on the dry ingredients. Now, I've got 1 1/4 cup of sugar and 1/4 cup of raisins.
Well, this one goes way back, Paula. It goes back into the, at least before the Civil War. We don't know how far, the 1850s at least.
See, I told y'all he was smart.
It was in a wonderful cookbook written called Verstill's Southern Cooking that was published right after the war between the states.
Damon, I hate to interrupt you, honey, but just let me quickly give everybody the measurements. 2 tablespoons of tapioca.
It goes way back, and I think what it is, you know, you just didn't waste anything in those days. So,
Right.
you know, you can't use them all ripe, so you might as well use some of those green ones and get the vines culled down.
1/2 teaspoon of ground cinnamon and 1/4 teaspoon of nutmeg and 1 teaspoon of orange zest. It's gonna give this a little bit of zip.
One of the things I love about this pie is the tartness of the tomatoes. You know, a green tomato is completely different.
You know, a green tomato is simply a tomato that has not ripened. And you can see this one was on its way to ripening, wasn't it?
It was headed there.
Well, you have got those tomatoes sliced.
Yeah.
I've got up our sweetness.
Give me something to do here.
Yeah. If you would get the pie crust out of there, this is going to be a 2-crust pie. We've made a simple, standard, homemade pie crust. We have taken it, we've divided our pie crust. And now, Damon, if you would take the top and roll it out,
I can do
I'll
that.
be putting our tomatoes in. And here is your
I'll take that.
roller.
You can have this.
I will take the pie crust, and I'm just gonna line this crust, y'all, with those tomatoes. And remember that after they cook, they're gonna shrink. So, Damon, what is it that makes Southern food Southern?
I think it's a combination of things, Paula. It's first of all the fact that we can have gardens 10 months out of the year. Even in cooler parts of the South, you can have some things growing almost year-round. So that wonderful fresh produce. Then you have the factor of who was cooking in the kitchen, the symbiosis of African cooks, that European cooking, and then all that wonderful fresh produce sort of comes together and makes Southern cooking happen. And I think that's really what sets it apart from other parts of the country.
Damon, look at this.
Oh, my Lord.
Doesn't that
look
look wonderful? Now, you know, if you don't like raisins, you could certainly leave those out. I love the sweetness that raisins add to a dish.
Sure.
So all we're gonna do now, y'all, is just put this top layer.
You want to do this?
I will do it. I will do it.
Why don't you?
So I'm just gonna kind of pull that excess off. And then we're just gonna take it, oops, get back on there, I want you to stay. All we're gonna do is just stick my finger in there and pinch.
Take over and finish that up for me?
Yes, you can. And while you're doing that, I'm gonna take an egg and we're gonna use the white part to brush the top of our pie because it's gonna make it beautiful and glossy. Damon!
Well,
You're the pie crust man, baby.
so we're going to cut into this pie.
Those little slits are going to allow the steam to escape from our pie. Yeah. Look at that man. He's my historian.
This is a serious knife, Paula.
Yeah, it's kind of serious.
Oh my God.
How many books do you have out now?
I have 6 books.
Get out, honey. You've been a busy boy. So this looks great. It just needs one more little thing, a little bit of sugar. Just a little bit of sugar.
You and I are a lot alike. We believe in sugar and butter.
Sugar and butter, honey. I think that's what the South was built on. So this will kind of crystallize on top of this pie. It'll just give it a nice little finish.
Real
All
pretty
right.
color.
So Damon, let's bring it down,
Okay.
honey. Put it in the oven. Now we're gonna bake this pie for 25 minutes at 425. So we're gonna have it in a hot oven so it'll brown quickly. Then after 25 minutes, we're gonna turn the oven down to 350 and continue to bake it for 20 minutes until those tomatoes are nice and soft.
And juicy and luscious.
And I'm gonna take the pie out of the oven because I think, look at that beautiful pie, y'all. Oh, green tomato pie, y'all. I'm swallowing hard now, Damon. Oh my goodness. Great time of day. Damon, this looks fabulous. I gotta taste this pie.
They're just really terrific.
Isn't it out of this world? Hey y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if you enjoyed this video, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, y'all.